said what?
I said, the devil trying to get bit. Here we go with these fucking Jurassic Park bugs. Shit.
Well, that's what happens when you sit on the porch with that light on.
I know, but what else can I do? Sit in the damn dirt? There's too much going on in the crib. I can't. It's kids everywhere, people everywhere. It's just too much. I had to come out here. Lord, have mercy. I wish this was one of them shock lights. Just shock the shit out of these damn bugs. That's what I need, a big ass shock a nigga light. Just
in this racket that shocked the bugs.
Oh my God.
It's battery electric operated.
Yeah. What you think about that Verzuz?
That shit was funny.
All they did was talk shit the whole time.
I thought they was gonna fight shit. And I called him Shad.
Dog. He
And
did
Pee-wee.
3 times, nigga.
Bow Wow so petty though for playing that Lil Romeo disc when Lil Romeo got off the stage. Somebody, well, this is still a battle. My God.
You know what's so funny? I said, this is for the kids and the tennis racket buzzer. Mm-hmm.
I still got one.
Yeah, you got hell of them. I need to get me some shit. I'll say this is for the kids.
But what kids? Because Bow Wow does not make music for the mumble rapping generation, today. That's why that audience was so whack. Like didn't nobody know the music. What I observed though, is Bow Wow's music is classic. Like you can play that first Drake CD, no matter how old it is, it's timeless. It's classic music. All the new Soulja Boy's music and stuff, like them songs had no relevance. Like today, they did not age well. None of Soulja Boy's. Well, maybe she got a dunk.
Anything with somebody shaking their ass is going to fare well.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I thought it was funny as hell, though. Especially seeing as though they about to go on tour together. So, all of this was all, like, publicity. That whole Lil Romeo shit, like, y'all could have had that conversation a long-ass time ago. It shouldn't have took Verzuz for you to tell him anything that you needed to tell him, especially because y'all both be fighting over Angela Simmons, like.
Right. So this is what's confusing to me, right? I thought that Romeo was talking to Angela Simmons.
They was. Angela talked to both of the littles. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about that one chick, Keely or whatever? Was she with 3LW or something like that? She said she ran through the whole
B2K and Mario. Why would you admit shit like that? And this is why people call people hoes, though. Like, it's no one else's business what you do with your pussy. So whatever questions they ask, it's not for you to go around here and be like, yeah, I slept with all of the B2K members. Ew.
My God.
I know Omarion was like, shit.
I know. Jesus. I rebuked that information, honey. We didn't need none of that.
Like, where did that get you, honey? No fucking where. Nowhere. At least the one that been in movies, she played Lil' Kim. Now she was in Power.
Yeah. And she can act too.
Right.
Stay Beautiful Madison. Create music. What's going on? Who's trying to get in this live?
I don't know.
Oh, Stay Beautiful Ladies. I mean, okay. I was saying Madison because, that's her daughter's name. So I was like, huh? Okay. What's going on? Yeah, I wouldn't admit it to no shit like that. I don't understand. Nobody asked. You know what I'm saying? That was unsolicited information. Nobody said, ma'am, did you spread your pussy across the group? Nobody, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't. What is that about?
I don't know. Maybe, excuse me. Maybe she wanted that to be her comeback or something. I don't know. I mean, clearly being a hoe today is it really gets you fired. What hoes got boyfriends. If you look at it, Meg Thee Stallion, boyfriend. Both them damn city girls is in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, they out here telling y'all to be hoes. Meanwhile, they go home to their men.
Yeah. So what have we learned from that? Don't be a hoe.
Right. Or if you're going to be a hoe, just don't admit it to people. Like, it's
Yeah.
not business what you do with your thing. Keep that shit to yourself. Like, we don't want to know. Because me now, every time I think about her, I'm just going to frown up. Like, she got to have something. She got to have something. Her shit probably smell.
Some.
They got to.
This Chase. No, you're gonna have to, cause see, you doing too much. You down there on the step. You about to go in the house. What's going on? Sit down. My God. What is what I need to know? Well, it's just like these rappers talking about they killed but had no bodies. Well, I don't know, child. They do. They want their clout.
Who want to be known for being a hoe? I mean, I'm not trying to say what these rappers are doing is right, but I, I'm not about to be out here rapping about getting fucked in the titty shit. It's not cute. It's not.
It's not. It's not. You know what's very interesting? I noticed across 8 Mile. It seems from the time it gets warm all the way probably to September, they are literally doing fireworks every night, and I just want to know what is that shit about?
Because they buy one, get a million free shit. Ever since the pandemic, them motherfuckers have just been setting them out. Everywhere I turn, it's a firework. I don't even understand how the fuck they was firing fireworks off today when it's raining. Like, ain't the bitches wet? How's they even working? But somehow, some way, they got waterproof fireworks, I guess, shit, because at the fucking end of the day, they still popping them off. Meanwhile, the fucking freeway is flooded out. Fucking cars is submerged, but somewhere, somehow, some people still got fucking fireworks because they buy one and get a million free.
It's crazy. It really is crazy. They be like, they don't give a damn. They gonna disturb the peace with that shit too. They don't give no damns. That's something. What you think about you know, the one thing about the podcast when people like you were zoomed in or whatever, I think sometimes you get kind of blocked out like that. Not all the time, but sometimes, you know, I have to tell the fellas, we was talking about this when it comes to vitamin D too. Everybody got to have a turn to talk. You can't keep talking over people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really,
To me,
huh?
I said it was seem cool to me.
Um, you they was talking over you a little bit. It was something you was trying to say closer to the end. You know, we just got, but for the most part, it went smooth. You know, but vitamin D be good, but they be fooling. You know, they get the drunker and louder and crazy.
Somebody zoomed in for vitamin D too.
Huh?
Somebody zoomed in for vitamin D too.
They did. Um, they just had a regular show, but it was pretty good. You must not have watched it. It was pretty.
But that's why I was about to be like, it seemed normal.
Them talking over one another.
I mean, they always talking over.
Yeah, I'm saying they got. We working on it, but it's a good show. I love that show. I really do. I love that show. Toxic Tone wore a shirt.
That motherfucking comment that was made on our show. I said, well. That was some shit that I did not need to be live for. I said, my God, did I just hear?
What?
We was texting about it, honey.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look through these texts.
No, we were texting about it and about how a co-host was dragging it on or whatever, you know, because you never know who's watching. So it's feelings, but I was like, my God. And then I had to ask Lloyd, like, did you hear that? He said, I must have walked away for that because you don't miss that. So,
Honey, you texted me about this nonsense?
yes. Yeah.
What?
And then you text me back. You said it dragged on the vitamin D.
My God.
Look. I said, what the fuck did this motherfucker just say? Damn, bless Charles' heart. But why the fuck did everybody give Charles a nickname? How the fuck this motherfucker go from Charles to Chuck? One. But two, He dragged the fuck on, okay? The nigga was all right, Chuck.
Honey, this when you think about, now that you reminded me, today's show was quite ignorant.
It was very much so, yes. And I'm just sitting here staring at myself.
And he would not let it go.
No, he would. That shit was funny as fuck, okay? This is why I be saying Black is funny as shit. Like, he really, I don't know. It's like he tunes the fuck out and tunes right back in at the right time to say the right shit.
That's
And
crazy.
it was, I mean, when the comment was made, I think we all was like, whoa, shit. Wait a motherfucking minute. But you know,
I mean, people just be talking and they, it's like, because it's up to the public's interpretation. You know what I'm saying? It really,
interpreted that shit like, ooh.
yeah. I mean, I didn't see no big deal with it, but most people will. It's the lights for me that house went down. What?
Wow.
What house went down, honey? My God.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Dog, what the? Here you go. Here you go. No, you know what else was funny, dog? This is how, and what's crazy is I really got to get my shit together. I got to stop being so ignorant on these videos. When you posted that video the other day and I was drinking that water and then the bottle starts squeaking, like, what the fuck be wrong with me? And then on the new promo video, like, and I be dead ass when I be saying shit, but it really do be coming off like outrageous. And sometimes I can't help it. That's my ass water bottle though. That shit tickled me. It tickled me when we watched the show back, me and Lloyd too. He like, where the fuck that water bottle out of nowhere?
And I didn't even pay attention to that. Only you. I wasn't even tripping about that, but we was tripping on that clip. What you think about the new video?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. You got all the shows in there. That's why. Ooh, that Rants and Rolls clip, honey. God damn, my God, Rants and Rolls.
It's so ignorant, and it was so hard because I threw that one in there. That was the first one I kind of picked, but there's so many good clips for Rants and Rolls. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you always got me up there. Every time you put the video up, I'll be like, damn, I said that. Shit.
When I do clips though, I try not to focus on me in the clips. I think that's kind of, I don't know. To me, that's kind of whack. I don't think it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm already representing the platform. Why the fuck every clip is got to be me? So I try to make sure it's other people in the clips. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna put some shit up here, a reel or something that's gonna be ignorant as fuck, and they're gonna be able to see that. But
Yeah. I think I'm buttoned up, but maybe I'm very much so raw, nipples out. Nothing is buttoned.
What's going on?
I'm saying, like, I don't be thinking I be that funny, like ignorant and
Oh,
like a playback, and I be like, ooh, my God.
why Blue just come to the door? What is this, Paw Patrol night?
You want to see our, woo. And they gonna get the howling. It's gonna really go down.
Honey, ignorant.
When Bow Wow laid across that floor, when Soulja Boy played that song over that Nicki Minaj verse, and she was like talking about him, I was like, now at this point, Nicki Minaj need to just come on out, because he was. But the remix that She Got a Dunk, that was my shit. The Itty Bitty Piggy. And then them songs like Lil Romeo What was getting on my last nerve though is when Soulja Boy kept saying them songs is old, like his songs wasn't old. The only new song you did have was "She Make It Clap." And you
Right.
three,
Yeah,
yeah,
that nigga Bow Wow said you've played about 6 songs.
right, dog. Not but he was like, I wrote this. He said, I can tell. he said, I can tell. But one thing for sure, Big Draco beats is good. Like, it's almost crazy because all them beats, like them old songs Soulja Boy had, the
Mm-hmm.
beats are fire. The words just suck. I'm like, damn, Big Draco. But everybody cannot take it away from Soulja Boy. Like, he really did start digital streaming. Like, he took YouTube and being a YouTube artist or whatever you call it to a different level.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be streaming services, or maybe streaming services wouldn't have started as soon as it did if it wasn't for Soulja Boy. A weak ass little toothpick walking around in 5X clothes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
really
that camera in his face.
he needs to eat or something. I don't know what's wrong with the ninja, but
He big, or he didn't maybe. Well, now that he wear clothes that fit, I guess it look good. But remember, he used to wear big clothes. So
girl, because that was the thing back in the day. You
yeah,
know, oh, swallow you look like
yeah.
looking look like you wearing a parachute. You know, that's the type of shit that they was doing. You know, you know what, I was listening more than I was watching because I was in there washing dishes and I was putting some stuff, making the homemade dog food and all of this shit. And I was doing different things up in there. And then I sat down and was trying to add titles and do a little bit of editing, you know, for the shows. So,
But then Lil Romeo come out there and said they needed to do a versus for the culture. Like, it wasn't about music or blah blah blah. It was for the culture. Like, versus is definitely about the music. A. B. Now I know it was a big thing. Like, oh, Bow got more hits than Soulja Boy, and it's true. But Soulja held, his own in the verses. It wasn't like boring. Lil Romeo did not have a catalog of music to go versus. Like, Little Romeo can't do a versus against himself. He don't have a fucking music. Like, the only songs Little Romeo had is the songs he came out and sung. I mean, rap. And the one that he didn't do was the ICDC college song.
oh my God. Soldier Boy has nothing to do with streaming service starting out. That's all Napster and LimeWire. Soldier Boy taught everyone how to use it even before the MP3.com was already doing 2 downloads. Okay.
Okay, so Soulja Boy still started streaming services for rappers. Whoever created it, Soulja was the first to get on streaming services, get all them downloads, and get his coin. So, thank you, Soulja.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, there's all type of shit flying around here.
You need to get a sweater, any kind.
Man, it's crazy. It's supposed to rain for the next, I don't know how many days.
Days.
Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm.
Tornado warnings and watches all up here.
But that's true. When it comes to Romeo, though, I don't even remember a song.
Well, I knew the songs that he had when he came out. I knew them songs, but I mean, that's really it. And then the ICDC college song.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
but not to take anything away from Lil Romeo, while these young men did whatever they were doing, Bow Wow, he was out here making music and stuff. Like Lil Romeo, he did his acting when he was younger, but he went to college. He went to USC. It's not like he wasn't just doing shit. He just chose a different path, you know.
Maybe he should go against, here go this Bigo on my phone. Maybe he should go against Jay Quan. Remember, it's a motherfucking hood hop. They probably got the same amount of hits.
I think Jaquan only had that one, the hood hop. But hood my shit. I'm not gonna.
One. That was it, wasn't it?
I don't know another Jaquan. Oh, you know what? I think he did have another song, and it was kind of a hit too.
Yeah, I'm about to find it, boy, because I know this nigga had a couple songs. But yeah, that been who he go against. We need a Cash Money. I don't know who they would go against, but Cash.
Cash Money versus No Limit, that'll be hot.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Like, yo, Cash Money though, not Young Money, Cash Money, like Juvenile, Lil Wayne, BG, Turk, Cash Money, not Young Money. You know, Cash Money.
It was tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Shit, that was kind of straight. What? What's that little shit we be doing with the shoulders? I remember.
But when Bow Wow did the Like Mike, little Bow Wow, you just don't know. He was doing his shoulders. I was like, yeah. So I like Mike. Not Soulja Boy caught that shit. What you say, Space Jam and Lil Bow Wow? It wasn't Space Jam.
They was playing. You playing basketball?
Yeah, he did the other song too.
Man. Why was Byron over there acting like it was the shit though? I'm like, come on, dog. Come on. You fool.
Because men liked Bow Wow. Did you see Davis in the comments talking about we really need to give Bow Wow his flowers? I said, haha, Davis.
Haha be fooling, honey. He's crazy. What happened to Chingy?
Chingaling?
Yeah.
I don't know. Remember he used to date. Why he in the network? Chingaling. Dog. Remember he called himself that. Why did he
was getting tingling?
Yeah, Chingaling. That was getting dingling. Not Chingaling was getting dingling. My God.
He was.
I don't know what happened to Chingaling. After Nelly's group, wasn't he in Nelly's Lunatics or something? Or was he out with Nelly?
I don't know what he was on. Only thing I knew, last thing I knew about him was the song with Tyrese. That was my shit. Me back.
These people, if you didn't survive through like bust through the mumble rap era, you really like once all the party songs, like you really like songs stopped being really more about love and they was like club songs, like the Fetty Wap. I said, hey, what's up, hello? At that stage, Chingy and them phased out because you had Trinidad James and you know it was you didn't need that rap anymore.
I did like that song by All in My Watch. I did like that song. Nigga. Don't believe, just watch. Both Bow Wow and Romeo were some young talented dudes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bow Wow, this book, Jaquan, yep. Clingy was DTP. What do DTP mean, child? I don't know what that means.
That was a group too.
Oh, that was a group? Oh,
yeah.
Well, now I learned something today, child. I didn't know nothing about no DTP.
Yeah, that was a group too.
I thought he was trying to say, yeah,
I just feel like Romeo chose his education over rap. You know, Master P raised some phenomenal young men. Okay,
right.
All got the bag.
Yeah, because I was about to say, Master P is a beast, so I'm sure he wasn't tripping about, disturbing the peace is Ludacris, right? Ludacris was sweet. You know what? Speaking of Ludacris, why he don't come out with a song or something?
Ludacris don't have to. I mean, if you look at Bow Wow, like they all talk about they acting career. Like some of these men have moved past rapping. You know, they use rapping for a platform and they do other things. Like Ludacris is a family man and he's an actor.
He definitely is.
But he definitely could do a versus. Didn't he do a versus?
I think he did it with Nelly.
Yeah, I would say I think he did a versus. And he had hits.
Yeah, he did. That's what it's all about, though, when you come from the hood. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Who else? Why they won't throw 50 Cent in the verses? Who would he go against?
JaRule. Oh my God, that ignorant ass clip you played. And
What?
um the show today that was saying they was fighting over a man. I was like, my God, my God, my God. And the thing about that is when you do that video call in, it's basically like you just staring at a picture of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like how, you know,
Yeah.
here on live. So it's not like you don't see anything else. I set my phone up to the side and that's how I was able to see
Okay.
the whole show. But you know, with the lag, it's not like you see it in real time.
Right.
But if you could have seen my facial expression when that video was on, I said, my God.
You was in the comments like this is a lot or something you said.
Yes. I was like, shit. 50 Cent would just have to go up against JaRule. But if 50 Cent and JaRule did a versus or whatever, which that would be so funny, like the Gucci Man and Jeezy shit. I feel like 50 would have to reenact him throwing that JaRule doll away in the garbage. Remember he had that puppet and threw it away in the Wankster video? My God.
Remember, Ludacris should have done a verses with Tip. 50 don't need it versus him and Game Cool now. 50, it's not, I don't think it's about him needing a versus per se. I would just like to see him in a versus.
Yeah. That's like the whole Mary J. Blige comments, like, what is versus gonna do for me? It's not
Yeah.
for fans. It's for us. Give us this, sir, Auntie. I
I,
think it's for us. I think Ludacris and T.I. would be good, but I feel like T.I. and Ludacris is like two different rappers. I think when like Ludacris was out, T.I. was like hood ass trap T.I. He wasn't like that crossover into like the real mainstream T.I. yet.
yeah.
Um, I would love to see Ludacris do another versus. Nelly didn't even have enough in his catalog for Ludacris, did he?
I mean, I don't know. I always felt like Nelly was like one of those rappers you play with a mixed crowd. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody can feel included in some kind of way. I was never really, and I'm not taking shots at Nelly or anything like that. I just personally was never one to listen to Nelly. I'll say
I
that.
Murphy Lee though, you know Murphy Lee used to be with Nelly, but he didn't get that much time.
Yeah, Murphy Lee was cool.
I like Murphy Lee, yeah.
He had a song that he had a song that I like. I think I used to talk to a nigga that looked like Murphy Lee.
Oh my
Yeah. Mm. No, that was some ignorant shit too.
Overall, though, I did like the verses. I think that it was all planned.
Tip went hard at Flip. Flip, game over, Flip. Oh, Lord. Not Tip and
But
Luda.
you, I think too, back in the day, everybody had to be the king of the South. Remember, they all had beef because everybody wanted to be the king of the South. Everybody had to be the king of Atlanta, and that was like T.I. Shorty Low beef. I think T.I. and Ludacris beef probably stemmed from that whole mentality. But you know what? A little bit ago, I had a rose. Not a little bit ago. It was like a few years. Madison was little. She probably was like fresh, maybe one. So that
Mm-hmm.
was a while ago. But this one, Takers came out. Cause remember T.I. was like buying out movie theaters and shit. And he had did a concert up here and we went and it was him and Ludacris.
Mm.
Yeah, they did the little small mini tour together. Cause he had bought the theater out and we had went to the movies. I got pictures on Facebook actually that day.
Oh, wow. Did
Yeah.
you ever that shit? What was that shit they used to do downtown?
At Hart Plaza when they had all the free concerts.
Yeah, what was that called?
Something nice. But I know what you're talking about. Festivals and shit.
It will always be rap artists that come down here. Summer Jam. I think it's
Oh, summer jams.
yeah. I never went to one. I heard they was ghetto.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everything in the city is ghetto though. Anything, because when they had them free concerts down there and was bringing out Patti LaBelle and SWV, that shit was ghetto, and them motherfucking singing bitches. So I just feel like it's not the venue, it's the summer jams was always like hype because like summer jams always brought out the hypest new artists. So you would have Gucci Man, you would have Ti, you know everybody. So it's like a big ass trap fest.
But then they have like shootouts up at that bitch.
They always have shootouts everywhere. You know, it's not.
We got to do better in Detroit.
They not gonna be shooting up there at that Aretha Franklin Amphitheater now. Now that they changed the name, you gotta respect Riri now. Shit.
Shit. Niggas act a fool. You get enough yak in their system, they not gonna give a fuck who. It could be named after Jesus Christ. They gonna show their natural black ass.
Though when Escape had came, remember when Escape came? I think then we go to that right after New Orleans. Did we all go?
Yeah, we went to the Escape versus
It was very nice down there. It was just Escape.
Oh shit, it wasn't no verses. Oh, okay, they brought the
hard. After we came back from not Escape versus who? No, it was just them, honey. Shit.
Okay, that's right. They brought the Clark sisters out. That's
right.
What, yeah. I ain't too crazy now, shit.
It was very peaceful down there for that.
It was. They did a wonderful job. That was a very good concert.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know. You know, me personally, I just going to the city to be by the water and stuff like that is nice. But I really don't like driving downtown. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like it. I don't like the issue with the parking. I don't like fucking around down there. When I want to go somewhere, I want to be able to park. You know, that's why places like Ferndale and Royal Oak and all that shit, I be telling people, you having shit out there, don't invite me. I don't want to come out. I don't want to deal with that. It's a headache.
Honey, you don't want to deal with shit nowhere. They have parking open for you and fucking valet. So don't blame the area. Shit. And
If they had
get in your car and drive to, don't invite me. Shit, you don't want to go nowhere. Yeah.
I'll go. I'll come out. I'm like, where's Waldo? I'll pop up. You just might not see me. Shit.
I'm gonna do a versus. I don't know who I'm gonna go versus with, but
we could do a versus with our haircuts.
Honey, okay? Because let me pull out the DMX. It was Linda Felicia. So boom, then I'm gonna make all the pictures. And then I was thinking people are very, very, very much so like creative, because who would have thought to do that? We had the whole DMX challenge. Rest in peace. Oh, you know what a good another funny part of the verses was, right quick? Damn, boo, you ate all my donuts? And now you over there asleep? Shit.
What?
My God, all my damn donuts.
I got to marinate them steaks. I hope I remember to get off here, and I'm gonna have to season and marinate them steaks for tomorrow. My God.
Yeah, when Bow Wow kept talking about DJ academics, and he talking about he ain't no real DJ, I give him 20,000 to DJ for the rest of the night. And then on the very first song he had the DJ for Soulja Boy, he fucked up. I was cracking up. I said, damn, now he called them out and he really did fuck up. Not a good look, DJ academics.
Listen, to be honest, I don't believe Bow Wow had 20,000. Maybe after the verses.
Yeah, but maybe that's why. Well, you know what? Like, people be trying to hold Bow Wow, but he really do got money. You know, he executive produced Growing Up Hip Hop, and he's in a part of the show. He getting that TV money, and his movie just dropped. Like, we might not look at him as the same Bow Wow making music, but on the back end, he's getting his check.
I mean, I hope so, because listen, did you see that shit when Soulja Boy was like, this nigga talking about he on the jet or something, like he coached with me or some shit he had posted? I
See when Bow Wow played Soulja Boy's live during the verses when he was screaming at the camera? Dog, I said, oh, this nigga came to play. Like, not the live. Like, I said, they are petty. I thought Jeezy and Gucci, well, Jeezy was not petty at all. Jeezy was really trying to hold it together. He held his composure, but that Gucci man, honey.
Yeah, I didn't like to me, I didn't like that energy. It was ruining it for me. I
Well,
didn't.
Bow Wow and Soulja Boy matched each other's energy. They
Yeah,
kept petty going the
yeah,
whole. I'm like Soulja. I mean, when Lil Romeo got up there, he basically was like, t- came out. Oh, Bow Wow, you the Jordan, I'm the Kobe, and he said Soulja Boy was the LeBron. So I think after all of that, like he trying to really mend this fence, and then Bow Wow turned around and played Fresh as I'm Is. I said, oh, this nigga here, he don't give one fuck. Like Bow Wow really is petty, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. They are petty hell. They are.
yeah.
I seen Prima Donna in the comments with
Again,
yes, like use code. Remember when Angela Rock called her out like, "Hey sis with the toasters." What you say, sis with the cookbooks? Some,
yeah, like she was telling her how she was being inappropriate. Like
yeah, she was doing. I didn't see Super in the comments like that this time though.
I watch it on Triller. So sometimes I will check Instagram, but because I was moving around doing so much, I just left it on the Triller app. Yeah. And it's actually looks really sweet on the Triller app.
HD, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
So
on the TV on through Instagram.
Chase, you're gonna have to sit down now, shit.
That was the worst fucking crowd, dog. Worst crowd. I'm like, damn, they must all be young. Cause it was like nobody was really vibing until the end, really. But I don't know. When she got a dunk came on, the whole inner thought in me just came right out. I'm like, my God, these songs just put me right back in the club.
She got it. No. She got it. No. You crazy. Just like all right, Big Patrice, just like what's that song where you working with a badge? You know,
Oh,
everybody.
yeah. That literally is gonna bang in the club. That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, I think you can do like No Limit versus Cash Money, but then like Cash Money really got hits. Like Master P and them got hits, but then it would become more of like Master P versus them. But Silk the Shocker, it really have to be like an old school thing because Silk the Shocker has some hits too. And man, if C Murder would have never went to jail, man, he would have been cold. Fuck the mother niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. What? That
Yeah.
bangs regardless of where you at. They could put that shit on at a funeral, and the dead person probably gonna get up like shit one last time. My God, that shit is. Ooh, my God.
I wanted to play that at the nigga queue, right? And so Byron like, man, that you don't need to be playing that. And I had it banging, right? And then when I really like listened to it for real, next door to the mayor, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this shit off. And when my mama heard it, my mom was here. She was like,
Oh
oh,
my God, she probably really started speaking in tongues. She didn't know. Oh my God, my God. Oh, I just got. Oh, yes. I got a whole visual in my head. I was about to laugh out loud. I am so sorry for thinking that about your mama. But I know she probably called on Jesus. What is this that the devil got this girl listening to? Shit. Yeah, that would be a good one. Like when I just think about like the hits between like Mia X, all of them. But that's like some 90s music. Like today they was more 2000 s. Like this is 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Master PCD Ghetto Dope. That was one of my best favorite CDs. Oh Lord.
baby, is that a dragonfly? Come on, Chase. Now you rounding these bugs up. Sit down.
Oh my god. And they not Master P, but Lil Wayne and them. Lil Wayne got some classics when he was still with the Hot Boys. You got BG, Turk, Juvenile. Man, they was fire.
Yeah.
Classic ass verses. That and like Jay-Z versus Nas. Like
Yeah.
old Jay-Z.
Yeah, we need some Jay-Z versus Nas. I wonder, they probably ain't gonna do it though. It will be nice, but they probably ain't gonna do it.
Nah. I don't even think it's beef no more, but I don't think they do it.
No more. I just think they wouldn't do it. I'm mad because I'm gonna have to sweep this porch all over again.
I think Fantasia should do it versus my God, I can see her right now on the stage taking her fucking shoes off. Shit, Fantasia. She,
Who's she gonna do it with? Jennifer Hudson?
I mean, I don't know if Jennifer Hudson. Fantasia got about what 3 hit CDs. She might can do it with like K Michelle.
She would blow K Michelle out the water.
She would. I don't know who she could do it with. I mean, Jennifer Hudson, like her soul, her voice, but I don't think Jennifer Hudson has enough music to go against Fantasia. Um, at least hit music. I don't know who could really go against Fantasia.
Sorry, y'all.
But we need another gospel versus. Like we should get Mary Mary versus the Clark sisters or something. Even though that wouldn't be fair. The Clark sisters, they in the realm of their own. Hell, they can go against each other. Shit.
Mary ain't talking about nothing with no Clark sisters.
Mary, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just keep that to myself, Jesus. You know what? This is where I know God be working on me because He said, "Shut the fuck up." I hear you, Lord. I'm shutting the fuck up.
I did like that song. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. I did like that one.
Mary got some hits, but I'm trying to think of who in the gospel. Like they probably can go up against like Yolanda Adams, even though she like a one person. But Yolanda Adams and Mary, I think would be a good gospel versus. That Kurt Franklin one and Fred Hammond, they did that for us. I was like, oh my God, I almost got the Holy Ghost again. Um, um, Kurt Franklin, man, he could do a versus with everybody. He got hits from the 90s to now, really.
What they really need to do following these verses, they need to do like a capathon. Like they need to have celebrities do a roast.
Not that
Like,
song.
yeah, like just be roasting one another. I think that would be dope.
Like Young Fly versus Chico Bean, like Wild 'N Out.
Yeah, kind of like that type of
How
thing.
do guys give us something? Not Kurt Franklin versus MC Hammer. You know, Kurt Franklin could go back. Oh my God, they might be the same person. All I saw was MC Hammer go across the stage. Can't touch this.
Oh
What the heck?
God.
Oh my God. You know what? MC Hammer versus Bobby Brown.
Oh my God.
Oh
What?
my God. Bobby is not the same Bobby no more that was singing Tenderoni.
No, cause he's sober.
It's bad. I think Bobby was sober then when Tenderoni came out because it was pre Whitney Houston days.
Right, but after you get, start getting on the
I'm
shits.
not saying the drugs. I'm just saying the moves. Like
Oh,
you know, Bobby Brown used to serenade you from the stage. Could you imagine Bobby Brown and his MC Hammer pants trying to hip roll and feel on himself? Mm-mm. I want to be your Tenderoni. Shit. No, 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 no. No, 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 Bobby.
oh my God. Is that a master mosquito? Bitch. Ooh. Sorry.
Patti LaBelle did her verses and we couldn't hear nothing she was saying. I said, please turn up Auntie Patty Mike. Shit.
Was she doing her makeup on the stage though?
Honey, this
Like,
is not verses related, but remember when Aretha Franklin came and sung the national anthem Was it at the Super Bowl? And she sung that bitch for like 10 minutes. Fuck, like, I think the players got off the field. Niggas went and got something to eat. Motherfuckers came back. She was still singing. She and remember she showed up in them mom jeans. Dog, she literally came to sing the national anthem like she was going to Kroger. And she did not shit. At that point, I think that's they after that. I don't even think nobody sung the national anthem again for like a year. They just was playing that shit over the recording. Shit. The fuck? Remember that shit? And she showed up in them mom jeans. They was up to here with her shirt tucked in. She sat on the side of that piano and sung that fucking national anthem for 10 minutes. I said, shit. Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. My God. You knew Aretha was somebody. When she died, they had 3 days of viewing and changed her clothes every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I was like, whew. They had 3 days, yes, of viewing. And she had a red dress, a gold dress, a black dress. Yeah. They still fighting in her estate, too. Isn't that crazy?
You're a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, we got to get a Beyonce versus.
We need a Anita Baker, okay?
Anita Baker and Sade.
Yeah, that would be
You don't know what the fuck nobody's saying. Who? What did she say?
Yeah.
Fucking mumble singers. Shit.
Anita Baker is the mumble R&B singer. Now, I know what Sade be saying, but that Anita
Fucking Tony Braxton. Like, damn, you got a nice voice, but tell us. Shit, stop dragging that shit out. Fuck.
When Tamar did her sister, that shit was funny as fuck. When she impersonated her voice.
Impersonating her. Tamar's so funny. She can sing, man. She don't get enough recognition either. Like, Tamar could do a versus with LaToya Luckett.
Okay.
Versus.
All I remember from LaToya Luckett was the song I like. You will regret the day that you left me. That was my jam.
Got a few songs people don't know. Oh, you know who would be a good versus? Carrie Hilson and like Tamar.
Okay.
Carrie Hilson can sing too. My God.
Oh, she was coming. I think she said she was coming out with an album too.
She's been coming out with a fucking album since she came out with her last album. Shit. Well, last time we was listening to "Knock Me Off the Feet" or something, whatever the shit she was knocking you up, knocking you down. That's my shit. You know the song I'm talking about with Neo and Kanye West. Ever since then, Carrie Hilson been coming out with. But I mean, in her defense, she is a writer. But you know what? Actually, I believe that Carrie Hilson got cut down when she had that beef with Beyonce. Like, this was way back when she had a beef with Beyonce, and then people's like she kind of got blackballed.
I thought she said she didn't have a beef with Beyonce.
They had definitely had a beef. She had.
Oh, what?
And she started the beef with Beyonce. I believe it was because remember when Carrie Hilson was out, it was still Destiny's Child. So when Beyonce came out and like blew up and was like a star overnight, you know, it was like, who the fuck is Carrie Hilson now? So Carrie Hilson, I guess, felt a certain type of way and tried to discredit Beyonce, like how I guess people was feeling Trick Daddy did, and boom.
I was looking at an old picture. You say R. Kelly versus Babyface. What he gonna do from Beyonce?
Well, who gonna do?
R. Kelly, when he ain't gonna get out to be able to do no versus shit. But I get what you saying. Him versus Babyface, I can dig it.
Yeah, R. Kelly has hits after hits on top of hits with everybody. Like, and I'm not gonna take nothing away from Babyface because Babyface do have a catalog as well. But like R. Kelly, he got hits with everybody. Like everybody, like every versus has R. Kelly's music in it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, and no matter how people feel about that, like it's crazy because you can't take his talent away. Like you will never be able to take that away from him. And no matter how much you gotta try to mute R. Kelly, it's gonna be a lot of music you don't hear no more.
I don't think that's necessary anyway. His music, I mean, him as a person and him and his music is two totally different things to me. I
Yeah,
think that to be necessary. I just don't. I think people just be over the top, honey.
I think Babyface R. Kelly can hang with Babyface. But Dark Child, I don't know his. I think that's what he's. I don't know. Is he? I think he's still here. What's the one that passed away? Big Shiz. Like it's a lot of people out here with a catalog that could hang with Babyface. It's not just R. Kelly, because Big Shiz was a hell of a writer, especially for Brandy and all of them R&B people back in the way, and gospel. Him and Dark Child was on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
So they definitely could go with Babyface. We see where Teddy Riley and that Babyface, you know, back to the first verses, throwback to the very first verses was Teddy Riley and Babyface. Uh,
We need a Plies versus, just because Plies is funny, but I don't know who he would go up against.
Kurt Franklin. It's like, no, just
Maybe
Boosie and Plies. That would be good. Boosie and Plies.
that Boosie is ignorant.
Oh, that Plies is ignorant, okay?
Plies is hilarious. And I need to know who did his teeth, man, because I want my done like that.
And that motherfucker ain't stop smiling. Shit. Yeah, Plies and Boosie would be good. Like
Man,
Cameron and them should do a versus because Cameron music and what was Joel Santana and them used to be sweet.
they need the Diplomats. They need to, yeah, they should do some. The Diplomats. I don't know if they would go up against G Unit or something like that. I don't even know if you could get G Unit together. They got too much going on.
No. I mean the game, he had his music, but what was the other one? Lloyd Banks
Yeah.
with the big chin. What did he ever do? Maybe he could get Olivia to sing a couple of songs. Shit, wasn't she in G Unit?
Yes.
That bitch can sing though.
Yeah.
Man, it's a wonder why her career never did anything. And
It,
she did Love and Hip Hop. I mean, Love and Hip Hop didn't even do nothing for her.
it didn't. That's very rare.
To me, if I feel like she really have had to have a bad attitude. Like you know how entitled she was, like on Love and Hip Hop with Rich Dollars and stuff. I really feel like that had to have sprinkled off into the industry because like she didn't even have like hit songs here and there. Like Latoya Luckett can come out with a song and stuff, and it'll play. You know, she didn't even have that kind of career, and it's like,
I did like they song Best Friends though with her and 50 Cent. That was
yeah,
my Lloyd has a new album out now that dropped a week or so ago. Let me specify Lloyd Banks, not Lloyd the singer. Oh, speaking of Lloyd the singer though, what happened to him?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I figure he was because we was talking about Lloyd Banks, but where's his promo at? Who would have knew that? I would have never knew Lloyd Banks dropped. My God. Lloyd the singer had that good voice too. Him and Sammy and Mario.
Yeah, yeah.
Mario is relevant though, because Mario is a writer. Mario should do a versus with Neo. That'll be fire. Or Neo and Chris Brown. Like Neo and Chris Brown, man. Or you know who don't have enough music but could probably do a good versus with Chris Brown? Bryson Tiller. Bryson Tiller albums is fire. People don't give him the recognition he deserves. But Neo definitely could probably go with Mario or Chris Brown. Chris Brown he gonna blow anybody out.
Yeah, he is.
Like I think really like what will be a fair match would be Chris Brown and Usher. But then it's like a bias thing because it would really be you would have to listen to the music But then you're gonna have a whole crowd that's gonna say Usher over Chris Brown anyway. And then you're gonna have a whole bunch of women beaters who gonna say Usher over Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna
But
say
that
Brown.
would be better, Usher versus Chris Brown.
I like Chris Brown's music better. Usher has some hits, but I
I,
like.
I'm a fan of Chris Brown too, but I feel like Confessions, any song on Confessions is a classic, like that whole album. So I feel like it would be hard, like some music you put up against, because even some of Usher's old music, take side. I mean, the album before Confessions, 80s, even 8701. Shit, Usher can play "Can You Help Me," and I might start crying.
Oh my God,
My God, I'm living on the edge, out of control. Woo!
Usher
And
makes the
this
song
one,
preference, darling, because I don't think he necessarily makes better.
no, I think Chris Brown. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think it's just the music. It would have to be the song versus the song. How they do the verses between them two, because it would be the matter of who you like or what music you like. I like them both. I'm more of a fan of Chris Brown. I'll go see Chris Brown in concert. Not that I won't go see Usher. They're both hella entertainers, but I prefer Chris Brown. You know,
Me
he
too.
he's still making hits. Like Usher, he come out, he still got his hits, but you know, Chris Brown, he just, I don't know. And it's crazy because you see like the Michael Jackson reference in a lot of these, you know, performers like Usher and Chris Brown. I really feel like Usher, yes, is a GOAT, but Chris Brown really is that entertainer. Like, he gonna demand the stage and keep the crowd and do everything. Like, he just, man, oh man, I love him.
Breezy Usher is a hard one. I like Usher first album that Donnell Jones wrote, but I play more Chris Brown than Usher. That fucking Donnell Jones, what happened to him?
He
Okay,
be a writer. I think that's the thing. Like, these people come out like Carrie Hilson, she a writer. Neo is a hell of a writer. He write on a lot of people's shit, you know, but they shot and singing too. And so they be performers, but they be in a writing bag because you're getting more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we might still play a Donnell Jones song here and there. I should have left my baby girl a message. So, but that's it. But everybody listening to them the shit he wrote on, and that's what I'm saying. You are right. Usher's first album is 8701, baby.
hey, that song you just was singing, I like that song, but he was a bullshit song.
Said I'll be coming. You know who literally was like soul singer, but like kind of didn't have no good music? Jaheim. Like, Jaheim had them few songs, and then it was like, damn. I think the last hit Jaheim gave us is "I Know I Can Be What I Wanna Be." No, that was nice, but the video was the same.
Good night. No.
I can see the video, but I can't think of the words of the song.
Only song I like of Jaheim's is "Could It Be."
I think it's like and never never GIVEUP. Remember the kids at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last Jaheim song we got. But my Jaheim shit was "Just in Case I Don't Make It Home Tonight. Wanna make love to you for the last time, baby."
That's some My Ties Hustle song.
Like
Thank
the
some My Ties Hustle music. That song I changed for you. That was straight. I like "Could It Be" though. I feel like he was the modern day Teddy Pendergrass, but I don't know.
off.
Yeah, he got on that crack pipe or something.
Yeah, Craig David was good too. Yeah, he was. I like Craig David.
Who was the song? Who was the guy that made the song? And don't you forget it. Don't you forget
Craig,
your. That was him.
yeah,
I thought his name was something else.
no. You had in that day. You had him. You had Carl Thomas. You had Loom. Remember Loom was with Diddy. Was it Loon or Loom? I think it was with an N, Loon. Had a meme the other day that was saying, the fucking album was fire when they looked away.
That's stupid. What happened to Mario Winans?
Diddy. Diddy took all their money.
Oh, wow. Somebody said, yeah, Loon.
Yeah. Diddy, everybody who worked with Diddy, they was hot. You see him in Loon. Well, he was in jail, but now, like, when he got out, they was trying to, like, reconcile whatever it took. He was in jail all that time, but him and Diddy never reconciled. I don't even know if Diddy did anything for him. But that, every only person who fucked with Bad Boy who made it out on top was Mary J. Blige. Like, let's look at everybody. Total, Mace, Loon,
He will fuck your career up.
Yeah, Day 26, Danity Kane, all that making the band shit. Let's be real. Mary J. Blige did good. Where's Faith Evans? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that these people won't, they don't have their credit, but they, after Bad Boy, it was fucked over.
Faith Evans had some hits.
Hell yeah, she still do. Yeah, Cassie. But he took Cassie all the way out of the game. Like, it wasn't even that it was her music. Like, he took her all the way out of the game, wiped her, wasted her time, and now look at her thriving.
112.
Yeah, the 112 versus Jagged Edge versus was good. I loved their verses. But even then, even 112 too. 112 was with Diddy, and where did they go after Bad Boy? Like, it was, I don't know.
I didn't see the 112 versus Jagged Edge. I didn't see it.
Oh, I love they verses. I love they verses.
Yeah, I didn't see that. And to be honest, I didn't really want to watch this one today, but I watched it, so we could go live and talk about it. But I don't know. It's not no knock to them. I just
Yeah, I watch all the verses. I didn't watch the Caribbean one.
What Caribbean one?
One with Sean Kingston or Sean Paul. It was like two artists like that.
Okay. I knew nothing about it. Okay.
I watched the Jill Scott and the Erykah Badu verses.
That was good.
I watched the Jagged Edge one. I seen the Ludacris and Nelly one.
I saw that one.
The Gucci and Jeezy.
Saw that one.
Both Escape and SWV verses.
That was good.
And then these last two, the Trina one and the Bow Wow one.
Watch the Earth, Wind, and Fire one.
Yeah, I watched two and Mr. Biggs.
That was so good. My God. Steve Harvey had that Darkwing Duck hat on.
Dog, when Spice Adams was doing Steve Harvey.
Spice Adams is funny as fuck. I don't know what's wrong with that fool.
Yeah, Spice is funny.
He is crazy.
Earth, Wind and Fire one was good too. Now they was up there on that goddamn Ferdell still sing the same shit. Damn voice ain't aged a bit. Not even his rap. That motherfucker still got the same rap. Hell. I said, shit, how his hair get so good?
How Soulja Boy skinnier than his jeans? I don't know. I probably on some shit. These artists be on some shit, and you on that shit. You ain't. That's the diet. Not no food. He need to eat. Sure.
He do. But that's that style too. Them skinny jeans, them fucking skinny pants.
It look crazy as hell.
He did look crazy, but I liked his hair. Them little dress. Hey.
You know what? You should have just took the jeans off and whooped his ass with him. Should have looks crazy.
Whooped his ass with him.
Just whooped his ass with him.
Oh wow. He took that shirt off. He had that other shirt on. I said, that fucking crowd was horrible. We was hyper in the comments. Shit.
Like I told you, I was mostly listening, so I missed some things for sure. I just heard the music.
Remember, you could have listened to Trina and Eve just last week or the week before last or whatever, you could hear their crowd. Like Trina had a crowd who I don't know if she paid the crowd, if her fans was really in the front of that bitch. I don't know. But them motherfuckers was going word for word with Trina.
Oh, it's ratchet music. They was a fan. They like that shit.
Eve was even like, damn, I want to be there. They crowd was so fucked up, like, and you couldn't hear shit. And to the end.
Who was confused, baby? Who was confused?
Probably that told you.
Lord have mercy.
But I had me a good time at the concert. I love Verzuz. Verzuz gives us these free concerts. And they gonna fuck around and put these shits on paid subscriptions later on down the line.
What they need, what Bow Wow should have did, he should have asked, oh boy, Soulja, what's up with Nia Riley? Shit, how's she been doing lately?
Right. I thought she had a new boyfriend or something. He was beating her up too.
Damn, she getting beat up by somebody else. I wonder why she attracts these men. Poor baby.
I don't know, but all of that was for publicity because you know they going on tour together. Soulja gonna be on that Scream tour. And I was telling Lloyd too, because I was like, shit. I remember going to the first Scream tour. It was Bow Wow and B2K then. This one, B2K. B2K wasn't even headlining this one. This is when Bow Wow had them on the Scream tour. And I was still in high school. And it's like when I was telling him today, I couldn't believe my mama even let me go because I was by myself. Like she literally dropped me off downtown. I was at the Fox at the concert by myself. She came back, you know, after the concert and picked me up. But I mean, I'm here today, you know, thank God. But it's just so crazy because it's like memories, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like when the second Scream tour came and B2K was headlining, and I'm just like, oh my God, like this was music I grew up to, like I loved. And then boom, now you got mumble rap and hot girl summers, you know.
Honey, I don't know what we gonna call this. Rants and no rolls? Shit.
Well, it was too hot for rolls.
Because I couldn't put that verb on. I was about to kill myself now, shit. You know, maybe I could have hung that black robe from my ear or something.
I mean, I don't know. That was a song.
That's a song.
Let me see that sexy better go bum bum bum.
Them and Pretty Ricky need to do one.
Pretty Ricky, my God, them was some nasty men, okay? And it's like, if Pretty Ricky did music, I feel like Spectacular, back in the day, Spectacular, and the singer, what's the singer one's name?
Oh, I didn't know them.
Spectacular. Damn, I can't think of the singer one's name. But anyway, them two was fine. Fine. And they used to do their moves. Because, yes, Pretty Ricky was at the Scream tour, too. Let me tell you. And I was little, okay? I was little, very, very much so. When I saw Pretty Ricky perform and they was humping the stage, I'll never forget, like, my mouth was dropped. I was like, damn, like, I felt like I was losing my virginity watching the concert. I was like, shit, this is too much for me. I was definitely not prepared for what Pretty Ricky had to offer. Today, them niggas, oh my God, they all look horrible. The singing one, he still look decent, but if they could just do their music like with mask on or whatever, I think they would still. They just made that nasty music, baby.
Only song I like with them is On the High Line.
That was the worst one. I like the shit that didn't make it to the radio, okay? Baby, let me tell you, when I went to college, I was, I graduated a year early. So when I came up to Saginaw for college, I was 17. I couldn't get into nowhere. But when Pretty Ricky had that, yes, Pleasure P. Thank you, Raymond.
Yeah, he don't look like shit. Go ahead.
Hey, it's because of my age, girl. I said shit. Age ain't nothing but a number, babe. B, because Pretty Ricky said it. Whew. Up here in college, this was '05, so 2005. If you knew motherfuckers was in their dorm room fucking when you could hear outside the door, if Pretty Ricky was on or Marcus Houston, ooh my God, you motherfuckers used to loop naked, okay? Shit.
I don't know. I ain't stay on no campus. I wasn't fucking on no dorm, but
I mean, fucking in the dorms like that. But I'm just saying, like, if I was to go visit one of my friends and you could hear Pretty Ricky at the door, you knew not to knock on that bitch.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying I didn't have the pleasure of experiencing none of that. You know, yeah. I stayed here like a dumbass. I should have went. I should have went to Michigan State. That's where I should have went.
You should have went to University of Michigan, go blue. And then you know they came with that second CD, and they had that "Love Like Honey" song. Ooh, baby, you about to get me hot. He said, "Sticky and slow."
Baby.
Oh yeah, I'm a Flirt was my shit too. People was all in the comments like, "Not R. Kelly." Like, you not gonna get through verses. No verses is not gonna have R. Kelly. And R. Kelly wrote all B2K music.
Man, people always complaining. Why don't they shut the fuck up?
That Robert Kelly baby. Whew.
I mean, that man's love for eating little girl's cat then overshadowed his whole career. My God. That's some nasty shit, baby. That's some sick shit. You know what? Some sick shit was done to him, though, for real, when he was young. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you really got to get them demons addressed, because if you don't, baby, they'll sit in there, they'll fester, they'll get to hatching eggs, and other demons will come, they'll invite more in, for you know you in too deep.
Yeah, he also is from an era where getting help and dealing with your mental problems wasn't looked at as somebody getting what they need. It was like, oh, you crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Or go to.
I mean, it's unfortunate for the victims. It's unfortunate for everybody.
It is.
And the music industry lost a good one. Yeah. You know what? Not to say music ain't been the same, but look at R&B. R&B music kind of sucks.
You know, but see, me, I'm the type of person, too, though. See, like, you gonna know a lot more about R&B than I, because if it's not old school R&B, and I listened to a little bit of Destiny Child, a little bit of, Beyonce. I think the last record I really liked of hers was the one, I think it might have been Dangerously in Love. After that, I stopped really paying attention to Beyonce. I'm more of a rap person. I'm always playing rap in my car all the time. That's pretty much, if it ain't old school music, like some Teddy P and some shit like that, some old shit, I'm gonna be playing rap.
I never listened to that song either. That I Admitted song. When they said it was a long song, I said, "Oh, I can't even do it."
Oh no. Okay.
You know that you remember he did that song "I Admit It" when he was crying on Facebook. He was on live talking about how they was like pulling his music and he wasn't getting his money or something. They was like, and he made that song. It was a video and everything.
What was he trying to accomplish with that song? He was dropping a dime on the cell.
I don't know. I didn't listen to it, honey. I don't. OJ Simpson wrote the book. If I would have did it or some shit. So, they secretly tell on themselves. I don't.
OJ Simpson is funny as fuck. When he first started using the social media and he get on that bitch, hello, this is OJ here. Clearly.
Oh, OJ here.
when TMZ showed the pics of the feds raiding Kill Studio and they showed the cocoa butter Jergens lotion sitting on the toilet in the bathroom, grown women don't wear that. That's kids lotion.
Cocoa
Maybe.
butter Jergens is. I didn't know that was a kid lotion. That's expensive.
Yeah, I will wear Jergens, whatever,
Butter, yeah.
you
I
know.
lotion.
Don't go off. I'm different.
I mean, I don't. I guess I'm different too. I didn't know that was a kid lotion.
Yeah.
I thought kids lotions was like Johnson and Johnson's or Bath and Body Works. It's a teen lotion. Should you want to lower in a hood rat teen, get her ass some from Bath and Body Works. That's
But yeah. I don't, and you know what's so funny? I don't wear that Bath and Body Works shit.
I used to, but now I mean my skin don't. It don't. You know, Madison has it all. My skin don't take it. I have to get shit like Jergens or CeraVe is what I have. That's so expensive now. Or Aveeno for my eczema. So shit, I might fuck around and have cocoa butter Jergens too. But now that I know, thanks to you, I'm gonna have to put it under the cabinet so people won't come in and be like they just luring kids in here with the fucking cocoa butter.
You still. I wear this stuff just recently. See, I get a lot of stuff. Diana sells a nice butter cream something for your skin. It's really nice. I had a couple of those. Then Amazon got this cream.
That's Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works.
Mm-hmm. Amazon has a very good cream that I use. It's not very expensive. It's very good because lotion and stuff I'll itch to death. So I have to have certain stuff that's gonna work, you know. And I also sometimes I use coconut oil. You know, I haven't been using it lately, but I'll use coconut oil. It's cool in the summer. In the winter, I need something thicker because I'm going to still itch like a fool.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My God. R. Kelly, I don't know. I think he would still be doing what he doing had that girl parents not came out. And what's crazy is now that you think about it, what's the girl Jasleen Paris or whatever her name is? But it's all in the news, you know, R. Kelly got this cult like following the women at his house. He won't let them free, blah, blah, blah. Then it was like out of the news, and now you done had all these people come out in Me Too form that they was living in the house and all of this. And this all started from her parents, and she's still the last one standing on his side. Ain't that weird when you think about it? Like, I don't know.
These motherfuckers be having hope, honey. That's just how that be. They be having.
So I don't think R. Kelly getting out anytime soon.
I don't think so either. I want to know why Chase is on this step like this. Mm.
They let Bill Cosby out though.
Girl, they trying to let him rot in there. Ain't that something?
Yes. I don't know. We ignorant though for naming that bartender Bill Cosby at the sushi place.
Yeah.
And that was his name for the longest. He probably still worked there. Every time we went, he was there.
And he,
Oh my God. Remember he used to tell us them stories about his daughter? Shit. Like, sir, we just really trying to enjoy our sushi. Remember he made us them drinks on fire and I burnt myself?
man. Hill's not getting out because his money drying up. I thought his money been drew up. Shit.
Yeah, that's what he was complaining about. But that's why, because he wanted them to take him down off the streaming services. But again, like R. Kelly's money cannot dry up because he wrote so many people's songs. So the more like you can stream all these songs and all these old songs that we love, just like Bow Wow play I'm a Flirt Today, like people gonna go that don't know these songs and they're gonna go stream these songs. So that's gonna put money in his pocket. You know, like that's why people quit music and become writers because you in multiple bags and you gonna get that money. When these artists you know, say I was a ghostwriter for, I don't know, shit, Soulja Boy. The song he played 3 times today, I wrote the song. The fact that he if Soulja Boy go for that, I get a plaque too. You know, it goes to everybody who had their hand in the song. It just doesn't go to the artist. So yeah, he don't have to own his masters to make money. That's the thing. Like he gonna make his money. You don't have to own your masters. That's how no a lot of them don't own their masters. They still getting paid. That's fucked up too because you know Prince was trying to own his masters and shit. That's you know, and that's why these artists is independent too. Cause these labels will hold your ass down and then you can't do shit. You be stuck.
Y'all get y'all a t-shirt. See? Get y'all a t-shirt and support. Get a sports talk t-shirt. Support.
I mean, but he get enough back to get paid. Like we're talking about R. Kelly here. We're not talking about a random like Soulja Boy or whatever. Like Soulja Boy, yeah. I mean, people might not always stream Soulja Boy music, so he has to continue to do stuff to be relevant. It's not about R. Kelly's music, and they could take all of R. Kelly's music off of all streaming services. But that means you have to take down all of the music that he has wrote, that he has a hand in, produced and all of that. People are still streaming those songs. And the fact that these artists are still getting streams, R. Kelly is still getting money because he has a hand in that music. It has nothing to do with masters and none of that. He's getting his money. He might not be getting as much money as he would be, but R. Kelly is getting money. And then as you can see, motherfuckers be like, oh, well, we really didn't want to hear R. Kelly in the verses, but let's go back to the Earth, Wind, and Fire verses with Mr. Biggs. There was no way he could, like, R. Kelly made Mr. Biggs. Let's be clear. There wouldn't have been no Mr. Biggs without R. Kelly. He would have still been Ron Isley, but R. Kelly made Mr. Biggs. So when all of that Mr. Biggs stuff came out, that was all R. Kelly's music.
Yeah. Yeah. That's real. That's real. Well, honey, it's about to be 11:30. I know you want to go ahead and close your eyes. What we got on here. Y'all go and check out mywhitneyb.com and subscribe. We got sports talk that comes every Thursday at 5:00. We're here at Rants and Robes every Wednesday. We didn't do it this week because the schedule didn't allow for it. That's why we were making it up today after the Verzuz battle. But we do Rants and Robes every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Everything's on Eastern Standard Time. The podcast is 4:00 every Saturday Eastern Standard Time. Vitamin D's 5:00 Eastern Standard Time. But listen, everything is on Rockyroadmedia.com. I have spoofed up the website. Go check it out under the subscribe tab. You can see all the platforms the podcast is streaming on. Go to Apple. Give us 5 stars. Let us know what you like about the show. So, pick an episode, listen to it, and let us know. Thank you so much for tuning in. And y'all write us your stories, your scandalous stories, right into the show. That's on the website too, and it kind of explains it. And I'm looking to start trying to do some giveaways and stuff like that. I'm gonna get some collaborations. We can start giving away some shit. But yeah, so go to the website, RockyRoadMedia.com. All the links are in my bio. Subscribe to that, and then go to the subscribe tab and go to Apple and subscribe and give us 5 stars. Let us know what you like about the show. So we'll see y'all again. Hopefully I'll do a reel or something this week. It's just so much behind the scenes. I'm gonna come talk some shit though, for sure. At some point, I'll pop back up. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Buy some shirts. We'll see y'all. All right, Wit.